Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charlie. Welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath. And this is an aftermath after an attack is kind of what we're dealing with right now. Our gate needs 8 metal to be repaired. And we've got a group of people here at the gate, and they're teasing us because there are 2 adults, 2 elders, 2 children, and 7 metal. Now, normally, I would say now's not a good time because we're pretty light when it comes to the food situation. However, they're going to give us another specialist. Her name is Stella. And Stella, well, as another specialist, she can be very useful, be very helpful. And I'm tempted by this enough just with those metals because we don't have a whole lot of metal, and I got a use for it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit accept against my better judgment here. I'm going to pause it really quick. Now, we've got a lot of notifications to go through. Right now we got Samuel. He's homeless. We got a lot of elderly here, though, and I got a feeling that problem's going to work itself out on its own. I'm going to go ahead and just hide that. Oh, I can't. It doesn't let me. Okay. We're getting certain deposits depleted, and we need to have these guys constantly getting us new stuff all the time. For new plastics, we can have you guys get it over here. There's also a metal deposit over here. And I think that's probably the closest one you can get. So, well, there's this one here. That's not bad. The problem with this one is I think you have to walk through more contaminated zones than getting to this one. I'm going to have you go to this one instead. We can keep getting the plastic as much as possible. How are we looking on production here? Okay, so clothes, fine. Tools, more than fine. So what we really need to focus on right now is we have a power shortage. And it's about to run dry. So I need to get this up and running. This metal will be very important for that. The other thing I want to get done is you see all these little shower icons above everybody's head? Yeah, they got to take care of their hygiene or they're going to keep getting infected. And that just keeps happening. The sauna needs just 2 metal to get done. So if I make this a high priority and this a high priority, that's 6 metal. Presumably, that means both of those structures can get done. I'm also laying in another general storage here, which is going to need considerable resources to that as well. I'm going to go ahead and pause that so they don't deliver any resources there. Yeah, so that's it. We're getting concrete. It's slow, but it's something. And then we also have plastic extraction happening right here too. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what I've been told. What do we got though is a food problem. And I need to solve that. And I don't have a whole lot here in terms of fertile land left. I mean, I could put maybe a couple of little farms right here. I think we could probably put a big farm right here. It's not that far away from the cookhouses and stuff. And, if I position this well enough, I might be able to even get 2 of them in here. If I put like one right here, it's 95. If I rotate you, 92, 88, 95, yeah. I mean, 95 is good enough. If I can get another farm in there in its place, let's go 92 here. And then maybe we can hit a medium field here. Yep, that's 100%. And then I think we might be able to hit another medium field here. That's a 90, which is pretty much, that's good enough. 90 is good enough. So we got some farms going in down here. The new specialist, Stella, I want you, just for the time being, you're going to be gathering those berries because we need lots of food. Okay? Because we're running really, 179 sucks. I want 3 figures. All right, I want 1,000 food in storage. So clearly we got work to do there, right? Looks like the plastic extractor needs repairs. Oh, it's just decontamination, which is marked by the maintenance depot, which is covering all of this stuff right now. We got maintenance depots covering all of this, maintenance depot covering all of this, and our large wind turbine has finally got the supplies necessary to get built. If I speed up the game a little bit here to get that done. And that will take our -4 power and boost it to 26 surplus and start charging our batteries again, which is good. We got 15 colonists irradiated. This is a lot of like contamination all over the place. And I think it has to do with their hygiene. That's what I think anyway. So that tells me that if we get any metal at all, we should get it brought to here. So that, you know, we can get the sauna up. Maybe people won't be irradiated as much anymore. Kind of hoping for that, at least. Big rat beetle carcass is depleted. Over here. So I have my specialist. I kind of just walked them out this way to get some extra views of stuff, right? And we've got concrete ruins here that they've started to explore and take stuff out of. And along the way, we kind of ran into some trouble here, and I think there was another set of rats over here. Beetles, I'm sorry. Yeah, another set of beetles over here that are dead now. And look at all this plastic. There's so much of it. But it's so far away. So the other thing I kind of want to do is, I don't know if this is going to work real well, but I could set up stockpiles here. Actually, this might be decent farmland too, to be honest. You know what? Instead of farmland, how about we look for trapping opportunities? Why don't we put a trapper down right over here? Look right next to all these trees. We could put a trapper down right here. Whoops, didn't mean to pause it. Put a trapper down here, and we have the resources to build this, pretty much. And we can keep trapping in here. This little persistent woods, right? This was built right next to our city center as a way to keep the food resources from trapping close to the cookhouses and close to all of our food storage. And you can overlap the trappers and they're still like good to go. They're still like 100% efficiency and stuff. So it's really nice that way. For research, like boring methods sounds good. But I need to look at this for a second. Junior engineers. Additional workers can keep the valuable extractors running longer each day. We can get more resources if we have more people in the work slots for these structures. And I'm kind of thinking about, doing that. Getting extras in those slots. But I also think getting people happier might aid a little bit in birth, which I know is kind of counterproductive to food, but if I have more people working the fields, if I have more people to work the machines, it could be better that way. I don't really care about shelving all that much, although, well, with shelving, we can store more stuff in that. Yeah, we can store more stuff in that storage. Is that really the best call right now, though? I also want to do engine overhauls and get cars moving and all that stuff, Fortress for the gate too. Gosh, there's so many ways to go here. Let's focus on that gate. We'll go disaster forecast, and then if we can get that gate research done, maybe this thing will be able to withstand another attack. I'm gonna tell it to repair because the sauna is getting built finally, and then these people can start. All these hippies can take a bath. Living off the land. And then I also have another. Yeah, see, Archie died, and that's gonna take care of the homeless problem right there. I have another extractor queued up right over here. This is the metal extractor. It's just gonna take a lot of resources to build it, and we'll also need to provide power to it, which I think that's not difficult. We just take this. We can almost get with one right here. We can almost get both. Now, somebody in the comments said that all it needs to hook up are these zones, which is so counterintuitive to every other thing that the game does, right? Every single structure placed in this game, you need to have whatever you want to interact with it be within that zone of control. So if this transformer works differently, allows a device to transfer energy from one place to another. Transformers distribute energy within their effective area. So it won't transfer power to the other transformer unless it's within the effective area. That's how I read this. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But if this can overlap by me doing that, then it breaks every other system. It doesn't break every other system. It just goes against the way every other system works in the game. Which I'm totally open to testing that. I just want to make sure that I'm getting the stuff that's really important done first. So the sauna consumes 5 water and also firewood every day. We don't actually have a whole lot of that firewood, so I'm gonna need to have. Let's have you focus on just these trees for now. Trapper, double staff it. New trapper, double staff it. Move the work area here. And now we have really effective trappers. But I don't know if it might be too little too late kind of thing. I hope it's not, but it might be. These are growing. We can destaff it. Planting, growing, and planting 65%. No free carriers left. Yeah, that's been a thing. That keeps happening a lot, actually. And I think I'm going to take one of you off of this and one of you off of this. As much as I need the food, I got to have people moving things around in order to get it there. So this says waiting for resources. I assume that means there's no firewood in here, despite there being 14 immediately next to you. So if somebody could, like, I don't know, get the firewood and put it in the building that's right next to it, that'd be swell. I like how there's a male and female, like, you know, sign right here. That's kind of nice. The little tiny details, right? Did we get all the carcasses? These carcasses right here. I want to get them brought in. Do that one, and then you're a little wounded. You're doing that. I want you... Show me the living things. Well, actually, why would this show me living... This isn't going to show me the dead creatures. Majestic deer. I think we need to hunt some deer. I think I want to hunt some deer. Let's get you to here. Let's get... Not you. Let's get you, Wheeler, get out to here. I'm going to have you guys hunt the deer. And there we go. You two. You're going to hunt this deer. Go. This will make the rest of the deer attack, but we're going to have some really good... I like how the icon disappears as soon as it's no longer a living creature. That's fun. Beat it up. Take it down. Okay, stop. I want you to... Whoops. Let's get the meat from the deer, please. Bring it back. And then I need another specialist. Nope, not you. Another specialist, you. Come over and pick these berries. Now, you might think, wow, you have a lot of specialists at your camp right now. Like, why don't you have them exploring the map, Charlie? Because you have so many specialists out in the map. And I'm also going to take a car. Nope. I thought we had somebody in a car. No? Nobody's in a car? Okay, nobody's in a car. I thought they were in a car. Let's have you... I don't know where I want to take you. I kind of want to just get everybody home. And the reason for that right now is because right now we don't have a gate right now. Well, it's almost repaired. 83% health. So it won't be that bad. But before, we didn't have a gate. And that kind of got me a little spooked. Because I'm just kind of like, if we get attacked right now, I need as many people here as possible. Now what I want to do is I want to put a guard post right here. I don't know how effective that's going to be. But we're going to get some peacemakers in here. In a guard post. To do the thing. Specialist ready to move. I think it's just you. Yeah, it's just you. And you don't have anything on you. You got a little bit of health left. Go get the firewood, actually. So that's why I have so many specialists at my camp. I had 6. I was just given a 7th. And, you know, with this many specialists, I don't see us, like, losing because of a raid, right? But now that the gate is mostly repaired, well, that changes things a little bit. I'm actually going to take only 2 on the gate just to get that extra carrier right now. And I need extra planters. That was 95, 96, 98, 99. Here we go. Okay, we can staff the gate now. This one's all growing. Yep, let's destaff that. And then this one should be growing now, pretty much. And unstaff that. Great. Okay, so plastic extraction's good. Concrete will just keep going. It's eventually going to catch up to us, I hope. Working on power. Getting storage. Now let's focus. I got to focus entirely on food. I need food. I need food everywhere. So all those people that were just farming, get over here and plant crops right here. Like I just need everyone so focused on food right now. And then we got plastic coming over here. What about the metal? Can we get our scrappers? They're both going for this source right now. I'm gonna move you to this one because it's a little bit. I don't know if it's a little bit closer really, but I still think it's less radiation. Yeah, I don't know about less radiation. And then I need 2, 3. Let's say 3. Let's say 4. You 4 right here. I want you all to come all the way over here to this concrete and get me that. Everyone just in unison, go together. Go get the concrete, please. Bring it back here. We need building supplies ASAP. Right, 197 food. Good. Mixed meals are being made. Hopefully the logging camp is, I think we're producing okay firewood here. And we got people using the sauna, finally. So that means they can get themselves clean. I may need another sauna. My disaster forecast is completed, and I think we're going to go for fortress right now. I need to protect ourselves here. Now, for the disaster forecast, how does this work? Radar. It gives an early warning against catastrophes. Every moment is valuable when something bad is coming. This advanced detection system gives the colony a fighting chance while preparing for incoming catastrophes. 30 power consumption. Give me a second. Now, these towers here, can we get these built? This one, I think I want this built. Gosh, the metal, though. It's so much metal. I think we build this first. Let's resume this and kick it to high. Because this is going to let us get more metal. And we have a quest. Hello, the Behemoth. Your colonists come to you telling you of a survivor who arrived at the gate and immediately collapsed. Badly beaten and covered in deep wounds, he managed to utter a few words before bleeding out despite your best efforts. The lair. We found it. So full of riches. So full. It had a double rainbow all the way. But the beast, he said, the beast is real. The description of the lair's location is vague, but your specialists come up with a few potential sites worth investigating. Find the lair. I got a feeling we're going to need a fighter for this one, huh? We might need a fighter for this quest. Right there. All right, which one of our people is up for that? Brock? I think it's Brock. Brock, you're going to the world map. Detour yourself to the world map, sir. And we'll have Brock go. Now that might be a mistake, because a fighter, like, what's his, the Behemoth, you know, like, is he gonna take it out by himself? I mean, I don't know about that. But we'll find out. The creature, I don't know. It sounds like something a fighter would need to do. I'm gonna have him go to that. And we're fully staffed there. Okay, so the next order of business, we still have these. Can I have you, specialist? This metal right here. This is useful metal. but it's sitting here at the gate, not being used, right? This is why I said before that the gate is bugged, because they should be putting these resources inside the gate, but they don't do that, right? They come back. These guys, this is the metal from the people that we just took in. They had 7 metal on them. It's sitting right here instead of being brought into the colony. So I'm gonna have my specialist do this, bring it into storage so that we can use it. And there's a little bit more, or no? No, that's it. Yeah. So now we've got 6 more metal, and now we've got 1, and it's gonna get just immediately used up because we have pending construction projects that need to be done. I have this other general storage started, but now that I've got that research potential to increase our storage, I may do that instead. The thing about these storage units, though, is that they can only hold a certain number of variety. And it looks like the firewood is being stored here when it shouldn't be. So now I'm thinking that they're just never going to use that firewood. It's going to like permanently occupy a space, and they're never going to do anything with it. Which is kind of sad, but all right. Find the lair. All right, that's not it. Specialist, ready for action. Yeah. So 7 AP. Get him closer to the quest. And we've got you, who are still working on that, and Satoshi is going to the firewood. Alrighty. So I think after this, I said this in the Cartel Tycoon series because I just recorded that. I said this there too. I think I'm gonna play End Zone next. It's very similar. The theme of it, anyway, is very similar to Surviving the Aftermath. It's just, it's a little bit different in that it focuses a little bit more on realism, in my opinion. A lot of the stuff that's in this game, I feel like, is not necessarily as real. Like, you know, placing the wells in the ground and having it just instantly add water to your colony, things like that. If you've never seen End Zone before, it's kind of the same game, so I think you'll like it. If you like this, I think you'll like End Zone. But it's a very different flavor. It's a little bit of different of approach. So you can see like a different side of how to do an post-apocalypse game. It's kind of nice. So I'm thinking about playing that next, and in fact, I'm going to start recording it. Well, by the time you see this video, I will have already been recording it. So I record videos like a couple in advance. I don't usually record a video and then immediately upload that single one. I do that for a couple of reasons. One is just like, you know, the schedule that I have allows for me to do that a lot easier if I can record like several in one sitting. But the other reason has a lot to do with the experience of playing games on the internet and the associated sort of like, I don't want to say critique, but the associated backseating and critique that comes from putting your own gameplay on the internet. I have a much better experience with video games when don't get me wrong, I like comments and I like chatting with you guys, but I also I tend to enjoy certain games and certain types of games. I tend to enjoy that experience a bit more if my decisions are my own and my own reactions, as opposed to being constantly sort of like told how bad I'm doing at certain things or being explained to on how certain things work, despite me already knowing how they work. I already know how they work. I'm just half the time I'm being explained to, which isn't a big deal. I mean, we say this all the time. This is something that if you're new here, we've said this before in other series, is where you know, it's human nature to want to reach out and help someone that you think needs help. I'm not opposed to it. I'm certainly not going to be upset or any type of thing like that about it. Oh, look at this. The maintenance depot doesn't cover this anymore. Yikes. Let's put this like this. I thought it doesn't cover this house anymore. That's a big deal, actually. There's a lot of pollution there. So anyway, for those of you who are doing that, and there's quite a few of you, I'm not like calling you out and telling you to stop necessarily. But what I am saying is that I am not going to do something just because you say it, and I'm not going to react to what you say in the very next video, because chances are by the time you've told me about something, I'm probably 2, 3, possibly even 4 videos ahead of when I've uploaded it for you. And that's intentional. Because it allows me to have my decisions be my own. So It's more enjoyable for me that way. It maybe is a little bit less interactive, but I have Twitch for interaction, and that kind of like, you know, if you want real-time interaction, come by the Twitch channel. I stream every weekday at noon Eastern time, pretty much. Wednesdays are a little bit weird because we're playing Wasteland 3 with as a co-op with another streamer, and Wednesdays start at 10. But technically, I am still live at noon, so I mean, you can still see it at noon if you come out at noon. I'm gonna put you on those berries. I want to check out what's going on with this quest. First off, we're gonna let you get that, and then you're done with this. Yep. Let's have you come down and get the rare metals, and then head back to camp. And then you, well, we get to see what we're doing in the lair. It might be. This might not be a good decision. I like how since this picture is blocking me, I can't click that tile very easily. And if you can't rotate the camera and have it stay, you have to kind of like that. All right. The Behemoth. First sight barely matches the survivor's description. The landmarks are different and the lair's nowhere to be found. On the way out, the specialist spots a small corner store with a couple of cans of preserved food. Okay, so that's not the lair. So we're still looking for it. And we're going to look at the next location, which is right down here. Okay, faster to discover this if we have you come back to camp and send a different specialist after it instead. Let's get... Wow, are you my only fighter? No, the other fighter is Baron. Here it is. Send him out to the real world. And then we'll have Baron go instead because he's already close. He's already on the world map like this, so then we can just go there right now. Good luck, Baron. The second site looks more promising. There's an old water tower next to a highway full of rusted out cars, like the survivor described. After searching a good while and scavenging a couple of useful parts off the cars, the specialist concludes that the lair is not here. Shh. Your Behemoth is in another castle. All right, so where is this place? Oh, look at that. Well, look at that. You're going to go ahead and get it anyway. That looks very lair-like, huh? Look at all that dust coming out of it, huh? Very lair-like. You're doing your thing. Okay. Very good. Really? But I just... Never mind. All right. Fortress is about half done. I really need that too. I don't know how strong the fortress really is when it adds new strength to the gate. The health is marked as percentage, not as HP. So to see how much HP, if you will, a certain object has it seems like it's kind of impossible. So it's when this thing gets upgraded, I'm not really going to know, as far as the game tells you, I'm not really going to know how much stronger that is. So I'm just hoping that it's a lot stronger. Let's come all the way over here. It looks like, oh, I didn't select a crop. Oh, I feel so, okay. Okay, carrots, and we don't really want to be coming over here all the time. So let's get really big yield. Oh, that was a mistake. I mean, we're technically not starving, but that was still a mistake. Everybody's dying, but that's of old age. This new aging mechanic is kind of cool because it means our population can be more easily controlled. I mean, I'm keeping us around 75 because I think that's what our food supply can actually take. Man, this pollution is horrible, isn't it? I just noticed that it's like completely changing the whole color of this entire area, like the ground and everything. And these lightning rods still aren't built because I don't have the machine parts to do that. But, I mean, it's possible. Once I get this built, yeah. Plastic that's all I need now is plastic. And once I get this built, then we'll start kicking out metals a lot faster. I can get the research for having more, I think it's right here, junior engineers. We'll get junior engineers, and then that will give me more work slots in the metal, plastic, and concrete extractors, which is everything I need it for. And then conveyor belts. Mesmerizing to watch and combine definite patterns improves production speed for all extractors. Wow. I want to do that too. I think we'll do both of those things. It's necessary for the betterment of our colony and how we grow. So yeah, these farms, I mean, I probably should have set them up a long time ago, to be honest. And then the logger, I kind of don't want to... This is maintenance. I kind of... Look, where's the logger? Right here. Yeah, the logger, I kind of don't want to take all this away because this is where the trappers are and I want them to be super effective. So as soon as this hits 100%, I'm going to move this work area and you're gonna take down these trees right here. We can get rid of these. And then I think the roads... Can we get better roads? These dirt paths. No? There it goes. I want you to just take this dirt path. You know, I kind of don't want to go any further than that right now because making a path will cut down the trees when I get no benefit. So let's let the logger cut the trees down and we'll continue. I mean, the path takes them far enough, right? All right, Max just died of radiation sickness. So there are people dying of this. Is this because I don't have enough people in the hospitals? 4 out of 6. Let's stack some people in this hospital. I really we only have 1 carrier now. We have 2 carriers. This environmental station is focusing only on that. I feel like there's a more important one. Like if we can get this stuff cleared away, especially this one, it's right next to this extractor. I think we should focus on this one. It's also closer. I'm gonna move your work area all the way over to here and let you do that one instead. Why don't we have any supplies at all delivered? Plastic. I mean, we have what? One? This is the only recycler in the whole camp, I think. I'm actually kind of amazed that I got this far with only 1 single recycler like this. Because that doesn't seem very effective. We have 2 scrappers. There's only 10 left in that pile. And then there's like little small concrete ruins and stuff too. You're carrying stuff. Do we have anybody just walking around doing nothing? Passing through. Oh, you're doing the berries. Right. What are you doing? Yeah, you're doing stuff too. You're just walking. I'm going to send you to get this concrete right here. Go get it. Awesome. Edward's now an adult. Welcome to the working world, Edward. Here we go. Let's see what's up with this. You ready for this, Brock? You certainly have a name for a fighter. Let's go. Let's rock and roll, dude. The Behemoth. Oh, look at that thing. The final site fits the description perfectly with the water tower. A highway full of abandoned cars and what seems like a tunnel entrance. As the specialist is making their way toward it, a deep, threatening growl fills the air. Massive hyena-like monstrosity. Hyena-like, yeah. Appears from the mist with its fangs bared and its back riddled with makeshift spears. There's no way to take it out on your own. Attempt to fight anyway. I think that's that's going to be death of the specialist there. Let's hide in the car. The Behemoth is still posturing. The specialist bolts inside the nearest semi-truck and slams the door shut. The beast sprints towards the 18-wheeler and crashes against its side with full force, almost toppling it over. Its massive claws tear at the steel panels for what seems like an eternity before finally relenting. It takes one final look at the cowering specialist before wandering back into the mist, away from the tunnel. Enter the tunnel. Yes, because after this encounter, what I would really want to do is walk into a seemingly dead end at very dark space so that I couldn't get out if I wanted to, if the beast returns. With the danger of being eaten still lingering, the specialist enters the dark highway tunnel. Animal and humanoid bones alike litter the floor, but there's little else around. There's a barricaded service door on the side wall that seems too small for the Behemoth to enter. Intact human remains inside the modest maintenance room are coupled with a stash of resources. Okay, got a little bit of money, got a bunch of guns, and got some components. Very nice haul. Bring it back to camp. I'm going to bring you back to camp as well. And you are going to not go get those guns. Instead, you're going to search over here and tell me what's over there. And then you are going to, I think, get the rare metals. And then maybe take these guys out. They have a lot of health, actually. Wowzers. They are actually pretty beefy. These guys are a little bit better. These ones are even better. Let's have you get those. Not sure what I'm going to use the rare metals for yet, but this tent is... it's kind of toast, you know? It's been smoking over here all this time. Might be time to replace it with a shanty. Although, pretty sure the shanties are larger. So I can't just do a direct replacement on these. So with that being done, I think we just let it go. If that guy wants to live somewhere else, well, we've got plenty of space in our tenements, right? Nope, we got one spot. There's 2 people there. Fair enough. Probably should build more homes. We could build it right here. It's on its way towards the farms. Let's put another tenement right on the... Don't suppose you'll let me fit this in here, will you? No, you want me to come in further like this, which is doable. I'll just bend the road. Yeah, I'll just replace the road, really. Okay, then. That sounds fine. We'll just put it right here. So let's get the road out of here. No road here. No road here or here. We don't need that. And then we'll just take this dirt road and extend it there. And go that way with it. So that tenement will give us room for 8 more people. And then if we want babies to be born in the tenements, like more often, because right now people aren't that happy. Children being born makes people happier, though. Death is -11. You know what we could do? If we really want happiness, we could get the memorial. It's basically like a structure where they can go and mourn the dead, right? It's a place where they can, you know, pay their respects and stuff, right? And we could get one of those. This is going to be done with 1 more plastic, so I think it's time to look into our transformers, and we can test this idea out. Let's see if you're right about this. So we'll put this one kind of, let's say, I don't know. We can put it like right here. I mean, I wish I could like put it here and then have another one here, but I don't trust this just yet. I got to test it to trust it. So I'm gonna go. Let's put it a little bit in so that I have a spot next to that to place it. So we'll put it right here. And then the next one after that will go right here. This is where this one is. So we'll put this one right here. This way? In the middle? Or maybe this way. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. So we can maybe have something over here. I don't know. We'll just have it. We'll just make sure that it's covering it. So it'll be like right here. All right, good. We want a road put in on the side of this. So I think we'll have the road be back like this. It's fine enough. And we have underground plastic here too, so this will all cover that. Now, this thing's going to take, what, 12 power still? I think they all take 12 power. Nope, that's not what I want. I want this side, and then... yeah, 12 power, 12 power, 12 power. Okay. The magnetic separator is 30 power. It's kind of nuts, but all right. So, going along that note, we actually have... currently, anyway, we have enough power to deal with this. Fortress is complete. Let's see. All right, that looks pretty good. Huh? We got the little orange flag with a raptor on it. I've recently learned... not recently. Somebody in the comments told me that this references another YouTuber. I was like, oh, okay. Looked into it, and I'm like, okay, I guess it does. So, cool. I guess. Free advertising for him. There you go. No, I don't... I wish I could watch more YouTubers, you know? It just takes... It's time, you know? Every time I sit down and watch a video, if I really watch it, like not just have it in the background, but like really watch it, it's time that I could be spending like making my own stuff. You know what I mean? But every now and then I feel like this is it's sort of like being a part of a community is not just creating things constantly, but also seeing what other people create and potentially getting inspired by what they do. I used to do that a lot when I was doing film school and things like that. But actually, you know what, guys? There's a lot of stuff over here. I'm just saying, there's a lot. And he scavenges at 110%. So I'm not going to go this way from this site. I'm going to go this way instead. Drop off the stuff and then hightail it over here and get the stuff because he's at full health. So it makes sense to want to, spend as much time as I possibly can making more content. But I don't know, maybe I'll check out some other channels, just see what they're like. I used to watch when I started, I don't know, maybe like 2017, 2018. I watched a little bit of Skystorm for a while. He hasn't really done anything lately that I've been like super interested in. But every now and then I'll check back in and be like, oh, he's doing Transport Fever again. What are you into, right? It's what you're into. You should always play what you're into, okay? You should. If you're interested in it, do it. If you're not interested in it, don't do it. That's why I abruptly stopped Prison Architect. I'm just not into it right now. It's just like, this isn't doing it for me. As much as I want it to, it doesn't. And it probably will again. At some point, it probably will again. But for now, it doesn't. Let's check these farms really quick. Yeah, these are all growing. We can unstaff them. Planting, growing, buy. So with 97% planted, right? We'll get more carriers this way. We have 7 carriers now. That feels good. Is this structure built? Oh, but it's going to be. Can you feel it? It's pending build. Infinite metal coming at us. It's not infinite, but it's, it's a lot. Here we go. All right, so we have more survivors at the gate. Ugh. 2 adults, 4 elders, 2 children. I feel like I need to reject this. It's just too many elderly. If you switch this, had 4 adults, 2 elders, and 2 children, like I might have said okay. I think there's just too many elderly here. They're not bringing enough food for this. Like, I don't have the housing for them right now either. Although they have bacon. They have bacon, but I'm going to say reject. Sorry, guys. Not right now. Whoa. What was that sound? Rested. That's good. I feel like we just had people cheer when I pulled them away. I heard a sound like people cheering. Like, yay! We sent them away! I hope not, but that's what it sounded like. Deposits depleted. Come on! Come on! It's yellow! Bring them the plastic! Here it comes! Here it comes! Aww. Get it. Install it. No? You built the transformer first? What? No? They did. They started building this first, which is fine. This can't operate until it has power anyway, so whatever. Aqua farm is polluted again. Frick. I should probably put a... See, I feel like a maintenance depot out here is real big waste until we get all this stuff going. And man, is that a lot of stuff. We're going to need a lot of power for that stuff. And honestly, I still need to build the... All right, let's do this really quick. Research, production, and I think we'll do the conveyor belts first to get more out of the people that can work it, and then we'll add another work slot. Growing farms, good. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this video here. 45 minutes, this seems pretty good. We've got 76 colonists, so basically the same as we had before. We have extra shelter space now, as we've just built a brand new tenement. It even has cable TV. I'm just kidding, it doesn't. And then you have the sauna now, so people can wash themselves. We don't see that many little symbols anymore, like people being dirty and stuff, right? They're able to take care of their hygiene needs a bit more. We're still rocking only 2 cookhouses, and I still think that's enough cookhouses to feed everybody. However, in light of our food situation and us not having a whole lot of meals, but still having a lot of raw materials to make meals, it is my decision to build 1 more cookhouse. And these cookhouses are going to go. I wanted it here. Can't have it. We're going to build another cookhouse, and it's going to be over here. We're going to put it over here, I think. Which is kind of a little bit far away, but yeah, not really. I mean, all the food is... I think it'll be fine. Because there's also... I really wanted it here. I don't want it back here, though. No, because there's farms here, too. We're going to put it right here. It's away from the pollution, too. Right there. So we're going to put this here, and then we can also put, like, maybe some food storage. I don't think we're not even close to full on food storage. This is close enough to the firewood and stuff, too. Now all we just need is a water tank, which we can put the water tower right next to it. No, we can't. We put it right next to this. Yes, we can do that. Yep, we'll do that. Right behind it, though. I think right behind it works better. Yeah, that works fine. So we'll put another water tower there, too, and then that can have the water and stuff. Okay. Pollution. I had no idea this thing had pollution. The sauna causes pollution? Well, I mean, maybe that makes sense. I mean, if you're washing pollution off of other people, then chances are you're putting it on the ground. Is that the idea? My gosh, it actually makes quite a bit, though, doesn't it? Wow. Well, good thing we have a maintenance depot there. All right, I am going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. Comments, if you want to leave them, please do. I do love that, too. Thank you for liking the video, all that stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.